Have you ever been told you're avoiding your problems? That you have your head in the sand? It's one of our most common, most damning insults. A label for the coward, the denier, the one who can't face reality. But what if I told you that this phrase, born from a profound misunderstanding of one of nature's most magnificent creatures, has been lying to you your entire life? What if sticking your head in the sand is not an act of cowardice, but one of the most sophisticated and powerful survival strategies on the planet? Welcome to a different perspective. Today, we are not just looking at the ostrich. We are learning from it. We are going to dissect the very traits that make humans scoff and reveal them for what they truly are: evolutionary masterstrokes. This isn't a nature documentary. This is a lesson in living, borrowed from a creature that has thrived in some of the harshest environments on Earth for millions of years. We will explore the psychology of selective focus, the immense power of grounding, and the raw, untamable strength that comes from knowing when to stand your ground and when to run with a speed that leaves the chaos of the world choking on your dust. If you've ever felt overwhelmed, overstimulated, or pressured to fight every single battle that comes your way, then the ostrich has a message for you. And by the end of this, you might just wish you could bury your head in the sand, too. Let's begin with the greatest misconception of all: the head in the sand. The image is absurd, right? A giant bird, its body exposed, thinking it's hidden because it can't see the danger. It's a joke, but here's the truth. Ostriches don't do this, not ever. It's a complete myth, likely born from seeing them lower their heads to the ground to turn their eggs in the nest, or to listen for distant vibrations. But let's for a moment entertain the fallacy. Let's pretend it's true. And let's reframe it not as ignorance, but as intentional sensory deprivation. Think about your own life, your reality. From the moment you wake up, you are bombarded. Notifications, news cycles, deadlines, social expectations, the constant buzzing static of a world that never sleeps. Your attention is not your own. It's a resource to be mined, a commodity to be sold. You are expected to be aware of everything all the time. Now imagine the power of consciously, deliberately choosing to block it all out. Not out of fear, but out of focus. The ostrich, in our metaphorical interpretation, isn't hiding from the world. It is creating a moment of profound silence so it can connect to what truly matters. When it lowers its head to the ground, it's tuning out the visual noise to focus on the seismic tremors of approaching predators. It's listening to the heartbeat of the earth. It is filtering out the irrelevant to lock onto the essential. What in your life is the seismic tremor? What is the one thing beneath all the noise that you truly need to be listening to? Your own intuition? A core goal? The well-being of your family? We spend so much time reacting to the chirping birds and rustling leaves of daily distraction that we never listen for the ground-shaking approach of what's truly important or truly dangerous. The ostrich's strategy is the ultimate form of prioritization. It's not about ignoring reality. It's about defining which layer of reality demands your attention. This is a psychological power move. It's the practice of radical focus. The next time you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, where can I metaphorically put my head in the sand? What distractions can I consciously, and without apology, block out so I can attend to the fundamentals of my survival and success? But this powerful focus is only one part of the equation. To understand the ostrich's true strength, we have to look at what happens when it does engage with the world. And here, we find our second lesson: the power of being grounded. The ostrich is a creature of the earth. Its entire existence is built upon a profound connection to the ground. Its powerful two-toed feet are marvels of biomechanical engineering, designed for both immense stability and explosive speed. It doesn't live in the trees, flitting from branch to branch. It doesn't live in the air, seeing the world from a detached, dizzying height. It is here, on the ground, present, psychologically. What does it mean to be grounded? We use the term, but do we live it? To be grounded is to have a strong sense of self. It is to know who you are, what your capabilities are, and what your territory is. The ostrich is the master of this. It knows its domain. And this groundedness provides the foundation for its most famous attribute, its breathtaking speed. An ostrich can run at sustained speeds of over 45 miles per hour. Its stride can cover 15 feet in a single bound. This isn't just running. This is a statement. It is the physical manifestation of a powerful mindset. I do not need to fight you to defeat you. Which brings us to our third and perhaps most liberating lesson, the redefinition of courage. Human society, in so many ways, glorifies the stand-up fight, the clash of titans. The notion that every challenge must be met head-on, that to retreat is to fail, that to run is to be a coward. It's a narrative that leaves us bruised, battered, and exhausted, fighting battles that were never worth our energy. The ostrich embodies a different, wiser form of intelligence. It possesses a lethal kick, one that can kill a lion, and it will use it to defend its nest. It knows how to fight. But it chooses, almost every single time, to run. And it does so not in a panicked scramble, but with a powerful, graceful, and utterly dominant sprint that leaves its predators in the dust. Where in your life have you been taught that you must stand and fight? That you must engage with every critic, every negative comment, every petty argument, every energy-draining obligation? The ostrich gives you permission to run, to conserve your energy for what truly matters, to recognize that not every battle is your battle, and that victory is not always about conquering the threat, but about successfully pursuing your own path on your own terms. Running is not a loss. It is a strategic redeployment of resources. It is the ultimate expression of knowing your worth, that your energy, your peace, your life is too valuable to be wasted in a futile confrontation. The ostrich doesn't run because it is afraid. It runs because it is intelligent. It wins the war by refusing to fight a losing battle. Let's synthesize this, the ostrich philosophy. First, you have the power of selective focus. The head in the sand is your ability to mute the white noise of the world to listen to your own core signals. It is your strategic disconnection to reconnect with your purpose. Second, you have the power of being grounded. A firm, unwavering understanding of who you are and what you stand on. This is your foundation, your stability, the source of your confidence. And third, you have the power of strategic flight. The wisdom to know that not every hill is worth dying on, and the incredible, liberating strength that comes from choosing your battles with the precision of a master strategist. You possess the courage to run towards your own future, leaving outdated conflicts behind. The ostrich is not a joke. It is a masterclass in energy conservation, environmental mastery, and psychological resilience. It teaches us that true strength isn't about being the loudest, the most aggressive in the room. It's about having the profound self-awareness to know when to listen, when to stand firm, and when to unleash the incredible power you hold to simply leave the things that don't serve you in the dust. It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to turn away from the noise, touch the earth, and run like hell towards your own horizon. If this perspective shift resonated with you, if it made you see an old idea in a new light, then do me a favor. Give this video a like. It tells the algorithm that this kind of deep dive content has value. Share it with someone you know who might need to hear the ostrich's message today. Someone who is fighting too many battles, or who feels buried by the noise. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. We are just getting started exploring the hidden wisdom of the animal kingdom, and you won't want to miss what we uncover next. Until then, keep your feet on the ground, your focus sharp, and never be afraid to run your own race.